Welcome back, everybody, to a little more Banner Saga 2 here on Additional Pollen Games. We're continuing where we left off. Done a little bit of upgrading, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But for now, let's talk to, is this Mogan or Hogan? Okay, Hogan, everything alright? There's me. Where's your brother? Left with the Ravens, wondering if I shouldn't have done the same. I've been following your lead for a long time. For what? Brother's gone, wife and children are frightened of everything around them, including me. Tell them this constant fighting is only for a time, but it's changing. If they think I'm a monster. What do you want to do? I'm doing something. My wife worries. Her father was consumed with raiding and felt useless. As fighting, he died. Keep chopping that log. I feel like I just got him killed. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Horseborn, if we can. Thank, says Skathak. That's Ubin who snorts. Ubin! It's been a while since we saw you. Skathak's thanking you for helping his friend Rook. Deirdriu? She's not talking with Varl. Like you'd meet Hakon. Varl man's. Same herd. But we're not alone. Yes. I haven't seen Horseborn in centuries. Last I knew, the humans and Varls were at each other's throat. How do you know our language? Heard little trade with ants in mud. What happened to Rook? Protect food hit many times. Who's that? Trigger can't say. Clearly not a friend, though. Looks where Hakon's pointing. He points west again. Eyes Skathak suspicious. What brings you so far north? Looks confused. Ubin shows the map. Food, our plains, break. They didn't kill all the horses. Didn't they kill all the horses? His ancestors, yes, blaming folks for things that happened hundreds of years ago before they were alive. As well accuse these humans of starting the Great Wars. Does that mean all horseborn have come? Sounds like no one likes the horseborn, not even. Others take food south to us. What, you in the cup? Thank you. Alright, so apparently they're joining us, which is one of the things that I was going to reveal when I went to upgrade our heroes. You can see down here, we've got some Horseborn, and we also have way too many people on our roster. People either need to start leaving or dying, because this is just a little ridiculous. So, Skathak, Horseborn, Telu. So he's got Trample, so basically he can run through an enemy, come back, attack from behind, and then they suffer a 20% strength deficit on their next one. Hit and run, this is really cool, so they can move, they can attack, and then they can move again, so they can do some guerrilla tactics. That's true for all Horseborn. You've got Roek, who's got the Mule Kick. Here's his buddy. This dude looks a little like, I don't know, how do I say it? Like the gloves, like, the gloves just make him look a little bit like, almost like, was it like West Side Story, like, I don't know, like some sort of like mobster gang, I don't know. Anyways, so Mule Kick knocks the enemy back 2 tiles, 4 tiles, 6 tiles, and basically does armor damage. He's got the same racial ability, and then we've got Deirdriu. She's a cantref. That sounds a little bit like a horse term. But basically, she can use a poison tip arrow, and that does 3 strength damage, or does strength damage over time. But it also means that the enemy that's poisoned can be passed through, can be run through by any unit. So this creates the opportunities for her to basically break up a line. So they've got a line, you can poison an enemy, run through them from behind, attack from both sides, or maybe attack archers in the back, something to that effect. And she's got free roam. So while moving, each willpower the horseborn spends allows her to travel 2 tiles instead of 1. So she can't do like the guerrilla tactics, but she can move very, very far. So we'll have to try them out. I'm guessing that there will be a situation where we have to use them, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and see if we can train. What can you show me? Alright, nope, nothing. So, maybe another time. Alright, so we can... I've already checked the market, but there's nothing for us really to buy. This seems interesting, though. Blue dyed thread supposedly woven from the hair of the last living horse. So, again, the horseborn apparently killed the remaining horses. Let's do that. We'll get a few more supplies, and we'll head out on the road. Now that Rook has a chance to heal, 2 of the horseborn are heading south to deliver supplies. Crazy ideas in your head, Scrivener. The world falling apart, maybe. There may not be another chance to trek down south. You'll be missed. If he wants to depart, by God's let him. You're taking your hired muscle with you. I'd feel better if Gunnolf stayed with you. Who will protect you? I'm old, not an idiot. I've learned a few tricks. Be safe. Join us again. Interesting. So there we go. We lost Ubin. But, meh. Governor catches up with you and asks for a moment. His bodyguard is beside him. Something to be said for you getting across the chasm and through the bog. Say nothing. You'll still fail. I'll be there to push your face in the dump. With what hand? I could just banish you now. The other half for Dagger's charm personality. This guy. Look at that beard. If you can get us through this absolute wasteland, it might be best. So he's a racist. And a jerk. 2 very lovely qualities. Come to another dry riverbed, would appear. And my guess is that we're going back into the bog people. The territory of the bogmen. So, scouts report subtle movements. We're being followed, studied. Can't tell how many. Join on a patrol. Alright. So we might have just warded off an attack there at the bog. So clansmen got some food. That's good. A headed caravan comes to a halt. There's a second Feng Shu. This bloody beast is starting the day. So we call for camp. This is forcing us to camp. While most of the clansmen sleep or lose themselves to drink, Juno requests a moment. You are fake. False. You sound surprised. When I first looked in your mind at Borsgard, I knew you'd do anything to return to Alet. You're not insane, Rook. Experienced tremendous grief and still managing to lead this caravan is something to be proud of. What is your part in all this? Instigator catalyst mistake. You and I are both fledglings in what is required of us. Misty. She doesn't know, only the future will tell if my role is villain or hero. Anyone could do what I'm doing. Why aren't you leading instead? One of knowledge and secrets, we help one where we can. You would follow me on a few. Who they are when they reach Arbrain is exactly why. Huh. Why is this caravan important? Forging them into what the future will require, area pieces of survival has begun harboring the shelter. The people there are soft, too dependent on a society will no longer exist. Partially, but most because coming darkness that is pushing the dredge. You've mentioned the darkness, I don't see it. Dredge numbers, land breaking apart. Wish I could say councils. Alright. Sir. Chasm and Ormsdal and the tremors concern me. That should be an incredible creature. Your servants do not attempt to stop it. We take power and see ages to affect the serpent. If you see it, run. Okay. Well noted. So, let's see if there's another training exercise available. Or can you show me? No. Nothing. Alright. And we'll rest today. Did not help with our morale. Really. We leave. Woman hauls a young girl to the front. Caught her stealing food and feed a starving Varl. Why were you stealing? Drifters are people without banner. Blamed for all sorts of woes, mostly undeserved. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened there. I see Archer Nid staying at a distance. Dredge, she says. Is that possible? Thought we lost him. Where's Lundar? Cracks in the ground along the Eastway Road. Appear almost anywhere? Yes, but let's not panic. Just keep moving. So, the cracks in that road were the dredge getting ready to get out of town, basically. Get out of the ground. So we try and make it to Lundar.
Lundar, the Archer's Haven. Home to the finest Fletchers in the world. Though it appears beset with war.
So the dredge, it seems, are besieging it. That's my guess. Nope, the Horseborn. So we got a bunch of Varl. Terrible morale. Hey, there we go. Our Horseborn friend. Looks like Dredge are hitting the town too. We got our Horseborn friends right there. So I'll sweat this bad Lundar's fighting on two fronts and barely holding it together. Where it looks unsettling. I always heard the Horseborn had trouble with walls, since they usually fight in fields. Those Dredge flank this town, we're defenseless out on the plains. But what are the Horseborn after? Tossing ahead, baring her teeth. Charging the attacking Horseborn. Skathak remains behind, he clearly wants to join them. They could die on their own, I'll leave shouts but not hesitating. We can fight the Dredge or Horseborn, or split up and fight both if you're feeling suicidal. For splitting up, my Varl are hitting the Dredge. We're good at that. Ingvar can do what he wants, he always has. So. Skathak, why did they take off? Turn fight, he's either nervous, hiding something he cannot. Alright. We split up. We're gonna take the hard road. Made my decision. Oddleaf is hemmed in near two Horseborn. You assume our Roa can do. Kicked up dust, cloud your sight. We have to save Oddleaf. We're saving our clansmen. Alright. Gotta go after her. So, it appears that we have to take these two, and we could take Skathak. I'm gonna say, I'm guessing we have, yeah, she's required. He's not. Odin's not. It's not. Yeah, so these three are required. So, definitely want Ivor, because we need somebody. Need something to... Alright. So, melee, archer. So let's switch you real quick. Actually, what we're gonna... No, I like that. So, actually, we won't put Oddly first, now that I think about it. We want to be able to move her out of whatever situation that she's in. She's probably going to be in some sort of bad situation. So let's give our horseborn buddies a chance. So we've got our melee, we've got our archers, and Rook, of course. So let's see. Return, will, 2 will and 2 strength. Let's give that to Roek. Hey, here we go. Protects from death unless strength is 1, -3 armor, 35% dodge. Strength dodge. That seems like it would be good for Deirdrio. Okay. More break is good for our archers. Armor per turn. And let's give him ability to do some massive damage. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay. So we are... Yeah, they definitely have the advantage of speed. Which is bad. Let's take a look at their stats. Stats are pretty low. So we've got the Trample and Mule Kick. Can't treff. Deal strength damage, reduces the movement. So we got their archers over here and their melee troops on this side. Okay. So let's go ahead and we want to... We're going to focus over here if we can. Let's do that. Yes, I know it affects morale. Archers are moving first. Ivor, get up there. Do what you do best. Tank. Oh.